We had three major goals in 2022 at Revolution: governance, operations, and fundraising. Let me share some details about each focus. One of our goals was to become a governance board, and we're very happy to have had our board work with Adaptivate on this. We very much appreciate the work that Nikki Hill from Adaptivate did with our team on OKRs. These strategic solutions supported our board and committees to track our progress and figure out where we need to be more flexible or where we need to make improvements. This form of tracking our progress was crucial to our success in becoming more efficient when it comes to working towards becoming a governance board. We learned that we still have work to do here. However, we are on the right track, and if we continue to track our progress, we will get to become more efficient in pushing our mission forward.
Thank you, Julia. When it comes to operations, we did a fantastic job, if I can say so myself. And here are some wins that I hope you will be as excited about as I am. Our outreach, we increased our outreach efforts, by 21% in 2021. And here's how we did it. We connected 115 schools across Ontario, 174 youth serving organizations across Ontario. We hosted over 100 participants in our programs and events. We offered Wi-Fi subsidy and scholarships to participants from the STEMina program. We donated laptops to program participants from STEMina and GoSTEM program. And we want to thank you to Shopify and Sky's the Limit for the laptop donations. When it comes to hires, we were very intentional when it comes to creating opportunities for young people. And with that, we hired a total of 11 youth, and 8 of them were women. We also were very intentional about creating opportunities for former participants, and we're able to hire 4 former participants this summer, the last summer in 2022. And one of them was a coding instructor. 2 of them were program coordinators, and one of them a curriculum designer. That was very exciting. So yes, this was a big win for us in 2022 because we're able to create this additional opportunity for a former program participant as a curriculum designer. Jada is a STEMina and Ambassador alumni, a STEMina committee lead and program coordinator in 2021. And in 2022, Jada worked tirelessly to update the curriculum for the STEMina program, train the coding trainers we hired in the summer, and support the program participants with their programming throughout the STEMina program. I'm very excited to start seeing how the impact that we are making at Revolution is coming full circle. And I'm extremely grateful to our team and partners to make it possible for us to be able to invest in our future leaders. When it comes to partnerships, so in order for our operations to be successful, we're very grateful for the partnerships that we make with industry partners from across all STEM sectors. We're very thankful for the partners who engage their staff in volunteering in our programs. Partners such as Shopify, 30 Forensics Engineering, AGM Canada, Dyson Canada, and Citrix Canada have been exemplary when it comes to staff involvement in our programs, from including mentors to speakers and other support that was key to making this a successful operational year for our programs. And thank you to Matrix 360 for your 3 years commitment to Revolution. And once again, the support of our community made 2022 an incredible year. We couldn't have achieved any of our goals if it weren't for the support of volunteers, starting with our own volunteers at Revolution, with the volunteers who came on board to make their voice heard in our committees. I would also like to say a special thank you to Conrad Group for using their International Women's Day to fundraise for Revolution for almost 4 years in a row. A special thank you goes to Sky's the Limit again for their contribution with laptops that we donated to our participants. And these are true partnerships, and I'm incredibly grateful for their trust in us. Some other amazing things that made 2022 memorable are As Julia mentioned earlier, we worked with Adaptovate to incorporate OKRs to better support our road to becoming governance board. We work with NEM Ontario, that's National Engineering Month, Ontario, to highlight engineers of tomorrow, an important work towards parity for women in engineering, as set by Engineers Canada towards their 30 by 30 campaign, and thus 30% women by 2030. We further developed the ambassador program and included additional events to highlight the healthcare in Northern Ontario. We introduced our network to the engineering sector by hosting in-person events and provided a tour of the Western Faculty of Engineering. We hosted a Hackaday hackathon, and all ambassadors were part of planning and executing the GoSTEM program, which is a great way to build confidence and leadership skills. We were able to hire a former program participant, as I mentioned earlier, to develop the curriculum for the Stamina program. And this is a great win for us because we get to see the impact our program has made and will continue to make for the program participants we serve. We developed the yearbook for both GoSTEM and Stamina program as a way for the world to see the impact that we are making while the participants get to have something to be proud of. We also introduced UN 17 Sustainable Development Goals as challenges for the Stamina program so that our participants get to work on solving societal issues that will eventually impact the world to be better while building their portfolio of work. By the way, if you're interested in exploring these solutions, please reach out and we will love to share them with you and see if you can implement them in your company. All we ask is for credit to be given to our participants. We also continue to hire students in the summer as coding instructors, and with that, giving them the opportunity to build their skills and develop more confidence to explore careers in tech. For the first time ever, we're able to hire a coordinator to support the ambassadors and GoSTEM program over the summer. We included volunteers from our partners organizations to engage with our program participants, from speaking at events, mentoring and coaching, participants working closely with us to plan our Stamina, GoSTEM, and the ambassador program. We served over 100 participants in Revolution programs and events, as I mentioned earlier. We offered $100 Wi-Fi stipend for low-income participants in the Stamina program. We also offer scholarships to participants from the Hackaday Hackathon and the Stamina program. And we, as mentioned earlier, our Ontario outreach efforts resulted in 115 schools across Ontario, literally calling and emailing and meeting with as many as possible, and 174 youth serving organizations across Ontario, which is almost double than last year. All of this couldn't have happened without the support of the committee members, especially Emily and Rachel, who were so determined to make the ambassador program a great success since 2020. Even though we did not seek recognition from the mayor of Toronto for the GoSTEM program this past year, what was more important to the committee members is that we show resilience and we go forward. And to make this even sweeter, we reached participants from across Ontario in the program. From Toronto to Ottawa, we went. To realize our fundraising goal, we created a fundraising committee and tested out some great ideas for fundraising. This was a great opportunity for Kate, who was our former chair of the fundraising committee, to train our former program participants on fundraising by sharing ideas and concepts and strategies with the new committee member, resulting in her now become a voice for ambassadors when it comes to fundraising, as well as becoming our youth committee.